What's up? How's it going, guys? Welcome. Time to kill the droid. Yeah, he's not here, right? Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. That's what you said. Anyway, welcome, lords and ladies of fate. It's you.
Me?
Welcome to our stream called the Lords and Ladies of Fate.
That's us.
Oh, is it too loud, Atlas? Oh, because I yelled in the microphone right up. Yeah, right. Sorry about that.
My God, I'm so startled
so-
right now.
Yeah, so this is a stream where we do tabletop role-playing games, but, big but, we engage you, the viewers, encourage you, the viewers, the lords and ladies of fate, to use your loyalty points, also known as fate chips, to change our game. You can use your points to give experience to our players, or God forbid, take it away. You can take away their experience. You can give them skill bonuses to make them incredibly successful at every skill check, or you can give them skill drops by redeeming the item skill drop. The command is ! The word redeem, and then you just check out all the items. Someone dropped that items command for us. Appreciate that. All right, he's on it. So you can redeem any of those items with your fate chips and change our game, and we encourage you to do so for good or for ill. Whatever mood you're in tonight, you are the one with the real power here. And tonight, on this edition of the Lords and Ladies of Fate, we are doing Star Wars. Our theme tonight is Star Wars. This is a session that alternates on Thursdays with Aliens, and will eventually alternate with Rifts, another Rifts campaign, whenever we win Aliens, which will be hopefully the next week I win.
So do we ever really win Aliens? I mean,
Go Bridge team.
I intend to win Aliens.
Yeah, Team Bridge crew.
No, Team Marine. Anyway, that's right. Hoorah. All right, so
Felix, he's
Team GM.
Felix is here. So much winning. You guys are going to get so sick of it. So we're going to play Star Wars, and this Star Wars stream takes place between episodes 6 and episodes 7 of the Star Wars canon. This is between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, just after the events of Season 2 of The Mandalorian, if you are up to date with that stuff. Right around the Boba time, I guess. Maybe after Boba. I haven't got that far thinking about it because we haven't got to Tatooine. But if we get to Tatooine, now I have to take that into account. So our team, our players, we have a number of players. Unfortunately, our previous player, Elise, who was a spectacular role player, unfortunately just could not join the stream. So we're actually just going to be running with 5, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, 5 players tonight. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, they're all here. Great. All 5 of us are here. So introducing our players, we have Pandankis, aka Armand, aka Pandankis, playing Doran Vorot, the Jedi. So he says. We have our host, Not Too Shabby, playing Neep Zibbler, Jawa, droid extraordinaire, droid mechanic extraordinaire. We got Adam, a.k.a. Billy Wildstar, a.k.a. The Grinded Gear, a.k.a. playing Strike Wildstar, our Fringer, gambler type. And then we have To Be, a.k.a. Jeff, a.k.a. Jeff Tiber.
Captain.
Playing Captain Jeff Tiber, playing Tog Sadud, our Arthurian scoundrel.
Toxic Doug.
Toxic Doug.
And then we have Earthler, Ermageddon, a.k.a. Ermiman, Ermiman, playing HK3RM, our protocol droid. So, highly well armed to the teeth protocol droid. So, thank you, players, for being here. I'm your GM, Bruce Gaskin, aka Bruce Gaskin. And I guess we'll pick it up. We'll see what our team members, what our team remembers, our heroes remember. Hey, we have some new people in chat. What's up? Talk puppet to me. Sir William Orksbane. What's up, man? So make sure you guys check out your points and make sure you totally screw with our game, okay? It's really important that you do that. But who's asking? You're Bruce Gaskin? I knew this day would come. I would meet another Bruce Gaskin. I saw. I could not.
Miles
I
Gaskin.
think he was a running
losing my
back, wasn't
stuff.
he?
Yep.
He's definitely not sleeping on the couch. It's fine. All right. You know, he knows what happens when he's not here. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's fine. It's fine. When he's not here, his droid has terrible
I'll roll
malfunctions.
for him.
In fairness, when he is here, his droid has terrible malfunctions.
This is true. All right. So, guys, tell us where we left off. I know it was like 600 weeks ago. If you need help, I'll help you.
We were shaking down a crew for information.
Yeah, we were.
Yes, you were shaking down a crew on a freighter.
And we found
For
space
information.
drugs.
You did find space drugs. This is true
A
as
lot
well.
of space drugs, I think.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And did we also negotiate the Jawa in that
The
deal
other-
too?
Yes.
If we come
the other
back?
Jawa.
If you succeed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, and then we did not buy the speeder because the speeder was beat the fuck up.
And it was just a rental.
Oh, yeah. We didn't rent the speeder. And we're going around to get our own speeder bikes back. That's
Maybe
what the plan was.
Depending on what did you guys all agree?
Yeah,
Did you guys agree? Cool. Okay. There was consensus.
But did we take the cloaking
And then-
device? I think we took the cloaking device though.
Yeah, you have that. Yep. I can't remember how
Yes.
you. Oh, you paid him for it.
Yes.
You paid him to borrow it. Yeah, paid the put the collateral down to borrow it. As long as you bring it back, no harm done.
Yeah, run it in reverse for a few miles.
Mm-hmm. Hey, chat, can you guys hear the music? I'm trying to do
I
music
don't hear
tonight.
music anymore.
So, yep,
Yeah, I don't hear music.
you can't hear it anymore.
So,
yep, that's pretty much it. No music. All right, I'm gonna try to turn it up a little bit. Hopefully, you can hear it and me. So, yep, you guys were on the freighter, shaking down the crew, trying to get information. You found their drugs, though they don't know. There's music. They found it. And Doran was separated from the group. He was heading off to the med bay to do some business of some sort. Rusalka was with the group as well. She was leading the interrogation. And we'll pick up there. So a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, our heroes are standing on a freighter. The freighter is dingy and stinky. Rusalka is standing next to the crew who are in the cockpit of the ship, and the rest of the crew, rest of you, are scattered behind her into the main hold of the ship, and HK3RM is somewhere in the back in the cargo area. That's where I understand things. And as you guys are talking, right after Rusalka finishes her last sentence, and you are all kind of ruminating about what you're going to do next, Rusalka collapses and falls to the floor suddenly. No. And then the crew who are there next to her say, "Oh my God! Oh, she just fell over."
What
They
did you
rush to her
do?
side, and they say she's bleeding. She's bleeding a lot from her head. You guys,
Guys, we should take her to the med bay.
yeah, I mean, get her off our ship at least. She's getting blood everywhere.
all
So-
right.
One of you give me a hand here, please.
Yeah, I will assist.
Okay. So you guys go over to her, And
Do they have anything on the ship, like a dolly or something we can just take? Just like this, just kind of like grab it on our way out, and just put her on it.
you do actually see a cart standing next to you in the main hold. It's sort of like a cart, like a levitating cart that has some boxes, some crates on it.
Was it just load her on top of the crates and push the whole thing out?
Okay. She's not too heavy, so the two of you together have no trouble lifting her onto the thing. The guys see, hey, what are you doing with our lift? We're gonna need that, and the crates too.
Are you kidding? We have to get her to the med bay. Get out of the way.
I'll be
What?
right back.
All right, so you guys push past, you activate the lift and push past. You when you're picking her up, you recognize that she's limp in your arms and she feels kind of clammy.
She's dead, Jim.
And you push her off the ship. And as you guys, as you two leave the ship together, are you guys both going out of the ship?
Sure.
Okay. So as you both leave, the guy who's standing outside says, "Oh my God, what the hell? What happened?
She just fell, man.
She fell? Okay, it wasn't our fault though, right? We have anything to do with it?
I don't know yet. We have to do some investigating.
What happened? You said she fell.
Well, if you used greaser 643A deck oil on that ramp, that was banned a long time ago, and you guys could be in a lot of trouble.
We just better hope this ship's up to code.
Okay, yeah, we'll go just double check that. Yeah, you better get her to the med bay or wherever you're going. Shit.
You tell your boss that we might be able to let it slide for like 20,000 credits.
20,000 credits? We don't have that kind of money.
Well, you either don't have the money or you go out of business. But that's cool. We can do the right thing, and we'll just report it.
Look, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement. You take care of your friend.
Yeah, we'll be back through.
Yeah. Dang, Ferric. All right, then. V just got a redemption. We have one-liner redeemed. Oh, wait, that's not... Veej had something, too. Let me see. Where's VG? VG redeemed... Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, thank you. No, it's not a person. It's a journal. That's fine. We're gonna come across it. That's totally fine. We do have a one-liner redeemed as well. What was the one-liner? You have to give us the one-liner. Tell us what they're saying.
It looks like it's for you, Chris.
What?
Or Bruce.
How is that possible? Wait, okay, Bruce Gaskin. Okay. All right. Very good. Come on, you guys got to drop that price. We can't handle this. Or drop the lady.
All right. How about we call it 12,000 credits?
I mean, we could just act like it never happened.
All right. We'll do the right thing. We'll just go report it. It's
Wait,
cool.
no. It's fine.
We'll see you later.
No. We'll figure it out. Okay, just hang on. Let me talk to my crew and see if we can figure out a way to deal with this. Okay.
Okay.
Dang. Oh. Grumbles and gets off the ship. Donkeys, you're muted.
I can hear you now.
I hear you.
I hear you fine too. Oh, that's not good if they can't hear you. So, Neep, you're on the ship. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna unmute Dorn Vorlt.
Okay.
Oh well, there we go. That's
And honestly, he didn't say or do anything yet, so. He did introduce himself, though. We guess we missed that. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Let's just start over.
Hi, welcome to the Lords and Ladies of Fate, where we play all manner of no.
Who's the skill bonus for, William? You gotta give us a character name as well. Throw it on the end there.
Do. It does sound like technical difficulties.
Yeah, as technical difficulties, we'd give you lots of fate chips for that to buy amazing things with.
You know,
Give it to Pendonkeys.
Atlas, you have
Skill
the
bonus for
ability to do that
Pendonkeys.
as well.
Atlas can do that?
Yes, I made her
and
a
there's a
mod a
sing
while
for-
back ago.
We got mod now.
Mod.
So,
Served by two
Donkeys,
different
add that skill
respect.
bonus to your sheet and make sure you give mad props and respect to
Who got it? Who got it?
Up and Donkey's got it. So it went to Doran Voralt.
They probably needs it.
All right. So what's Neep doing?
Okay, so I wasn't like I was kind of in the back with HK during all this stuff, so I didn't really get to see all of it until they kind of came out to
Sure.
leave. So I would just basically get HK, be like, come on, let's follow everybody and just kind of see what we got going on.
Great. So
I'm done distracting everybody from leaving.
fair. You had a lot to do on the ship.
You're right.
HK3RM and Philip the droids follow you as you leave the ship, and the other crew members on the ship breathe a sigh of relief as you walk out, and the other guy walks in as you're walking out, and he seems very flustered. The other crew member for the ship, Doran. Before you hear any of this or anything about this, you arrive at the med bay, and you see the doctor there, standing there with his forearms, working on your what's his name? Hang on. Kuzant Nan, the Klatunian who you had met down in the lower levels. He's now conscious and sitting up.
We
And the
got his
doctor's
freedom too, didn't we?
You negotiated that he would be free if you
we-
succeed your
yeah.
mission. As you walk into the room, the doctor notices you and says, "Oh, good, you're back. Hi."
Hello, it's a wonderful day. What do you say, my friend?
We're doing good. Just doing my job over here, doing the doctor thing, taking care of this guy.
Oh,
Lost an
doctor,
arm.
doctor, tell me the news. I got a bad case of someone passed out in another room.
What? Is that a
Oh,
song?
I'm sorry. I do not know what came over me. Sometimes the rhythm just takes a hold, and you just got to sing.
Yeah, man, you should hear that song they play over in Rungus's main atrium.
Oh yes, the do.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll pay extra anytime for that song.
yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, what can we do for you?
Well, look, now that my good friend the Twi'lek is doing much better. She's finally up and about, moving around, and we're going to bring her along with us. And I just want I want to get her stuff if she has it here.
Oh.
So she can finally stop being passed out, and she can be wonderful and productive member of our team. And now that she is finally doing better and healthy, we want to make sure she has her things.
Yeah. Is she okay? The way you're saying it sounds maybe. Is she all right?
To my knowledge, she's doing just fine. She
Make way!
does
We
not.
got a hot one here. We got a hot one here. Let's go! Move!
Yeah, then you see the rest of the group come in, pushing her on a lift.
Oh my!
Oh no!
I leave you all alone for how long? And this happened?
Something terrible happened.
What happened? Who did this?
I don't know, man. That goddamn droid probably leaked grease all over the ramp, and she fell.
Get out of the way. Let me just get out of the way. Let me see her. So the doctor goes up and starts checking her out. He looks her all over, examines her head. He dabs the blood from her head. And then he hangs his own head. Turns to you and says, I'm sorry. It's too late. There's nothing I
Sorry.
could do. She's gone. Can't believe she's gone. I mean, she was here. What happened? She was fine this morning.
I told you, man, she just fell.
What did you do?
She was looks like I don't know. I guess I mean I can probably look into it, figure out what happened, but she's gone.
Um, do I sense anything?
Yeah, I mean I think you can sense that he's not lying, and you can sense that she's not with you anymore.
She ain't gonna be in rush hour 3. Oh.
I mean, if you want her stuff's under the bed over there. It's in a box. Jesus. Here, help me put her on the bed at least. Someone.
I'll go
Jedi,
ahead.
is there
Go
anything
ahead
you
and pick
can
her
do,
up.
man?
There's nothing I could do. She's gone. Seems whatever happened to her head was too much. I thought we had stopped the bleeding, but my guess is some sort of hemorrhage in her head.
Yeah, V just like, can you sense he's a real doctor?
Closest thing around here, probably.
I Doran's just at a loss for words. So he's gonna pick up he's gonna pick up her, I guess, corpse at this point, and walk over to the open bed, and just kind of sit there and look at her.
You can hear the Clatoonian on the other bed sobbing softly.
So.
And then Neep and the rest come into the room now.
Neep will kind of.
How do you guys dispose of her?
That's a good question. I don't know. It's up to Rungus, I suppose. He'll
How
usually
much does
decide.
that usually cost?
Normally, we just incinerate the corpses of anybody who dies on the premises.
Do any of us know the burial rituals of the Twi'lek?
You would have to have knowledge of the Twi'lek culture, and none of you have that skill, so far as I'm aware.
Oh, there's a one-liner for the doctor, and I really want this.
The one-liners are supposed to be for the players, but it's fine. It's fine.
I didn't sign no contract saying that.
I mean, once we incinerate them, normally we'll eat them. I mean, waste not, want not. You know, I mean.
Doran is immediately going to turn around and go, "You will do no such thing."
I'm just kidding. Obviously, maybe it's not a good time joke. Maybe a little too soon. Yeah.
Oh, and also,
I'm gonna
talk
leave
to
you
me.
with her. I'm just gonna go out of the room, okay? And he walks
Talk about it to me.
Feeling-
Don't let Bruce Gaskin bully you.
No.
If you want an NPC to have a one-liner, you do you. Don't. He bullies us after the stream. That's he'll get his bullying.
It's even better if you make NPCs sing.
If you don't like what I say, you can come back next Thursday and give me skill drops and take away my experience. That's a good way to,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Make it come full circle. That's what I would do.
Bully Gaskin is your nickname now.
Bully Gaskin. I'm not a bully.
I usually call you
calling out that it was different.
Bruce
Along with
Gaslight.
being different.
Bruce
I know.
Gaslight.
Bruce Gaslight. That's me.
Anyway,
So Neep will come over and just kind of like pat her hand with his hand, and then pull out an energy cell and just like put it in her hand and put it on top of her.
That's sweet.
I'm gonna look to the rest. I'm assuming the rest of the group has made their way into the medical bay.
Yeah, everyone's in there now.
Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna look at the group and go. This is a direct result of the Sith attack. I know some of you may still have been hesitant to work together to figure out this mystery past getting off of this planet. I would hope that we all can band together around this. For her sacrifice should not be in vain. We must figure out what connection we all have to each other and what the Sith plot is.
I don't have anything better to do right now except get my ship back, and we can do that along the way.
Yes, I think our own ship would go a long way to helping us figure out what's going on here.
Philip
Playing
is.
funeral music?
Yeah, I got some music that's actually seemingly surprisingly appropriate. So Philip's gonna say, "I'm sorry for your loss, Master. This was unexpected."
What were in those boxes that we wheeled her in on?
So looking inside the boxes, you see the boxes are filled with
We'll need stuff for our adventure, of course.
energy packs, power packs for blasters, and you see it's also chock full of Imperial blasters, E11 blasters. They're all the same, but it's filled with them. It looks like there are at least 15 of them in there.
Well, these might be helpful if we have to sneak into that base still.
It's not a thing, dude. Can't, lonely. That's not a thing. It's not. You have to select one of the items from the item.
Heal is
That
one
is
of the
heal
Is?
is one of the items, but I
Oh.
don't
Resurrect is
think
not.
you can heal dead. Yeah.
And I think heal is for like status effects, isn't it?
Well, it's like you know, depending on how
Oh,
you
right, it's
run it
like-
in each game, but yeah.
That's all right. I can give it to the party if you want, lonely. I can give it to anyone who's still alive.
This is like one of those situations where, for some reason, the Phoenix down doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No Phoenix Downs in Star Wars. Sadly, Han's
Someone
actually
give that-
dead.
Yeah. Someone give that man back his 500 fate.
Oh, not
points.
yet, actually. All right, yeah, we'll give him his chips back.
And there's a glitch in there from Siege as well.
Glitch. Oh, there it is. And what's it for, Vij? Who's getting the glitch? So I
If
can
she doesn't
log-
specify, it's dealer's choice. I think.
Steeler's choice. Very good. HK, you recognize now that the now that your systems are refiring again. You blink back to life again, and you feel yourself able to break away from your basic protocol to follow Neep around, and you recognize that the Twi'lek that was with you before is no longer alive, and the group is now mourning, or whatever's
This is
closest
your
to that.
fault, droid. If only you were here when we needed you, you could have saved her.
Leaked grease everywhere.
Nah, I think I'll get over it. One less meat bag in the world. In the universe.
We're gonna have to decommission this droid.
At this,
Yeah.
the Clatoonian starts sobbing a little harder.
I'm gonna go over to the Clatoonian, and I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder to kind of assure him and say,
This isn't how our party usually goes.
fear, fear not. Do not be sad. For as long as you remember all of the good that she did, she'll never truly be gone.
He nods and wipes his eyes and says, Uchu, no, 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 should need me.
I'm gonna look to the protocol droid.
Hang on, it's coming your way. Hang on. He said,
I'm just gonna translate it. So
oh, okay. There you go. I don't know if it worked right. We'll see.
he said she saved my life.
I said, then I'll say, well, then as long as you make the most of the life that she saved, then her legacy will live on in you.
He nods and then looks at his feet and sobs a little bit more.
Fear not. When we come back from this mission, you will be free, and you will be able to make the most of your life.
He sniffs and looks up at you, confused expression on his face. Ushrishish? And here you go. He says, for the translator, I spelled it wrong, but you know what I meant.
Free
There
domes?
is a one-liner in the chat if you would prefer.
There you go. You can do that.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of this conversation. Translation. He said actually, I'm fine. No big whoopee.
Do I believe that?
It's up to you. You can chew a sense motive to
No
see if he's
big
lying.
whoopies.
Does sense motive work on droids?
Sure.
Okay, I'll
He-
use sense motive.
He would have to use a bluff if he wants to try to convince you otherwise. Do you want to try to convince him that this is true, or are you putting it off like you don't even care if they know it's true or not?
No, I'm tired of this conversation already.
I see you're
I'm gonna
really
bluff.
bluffing. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would probably help? My character sheet.
Character sheet.
Yeah. Luckily, I have
just
it
found-
starred.
I just found mine a couple minutes ago.
Oh, it's all the way back here because it's been a month. There we go. Let's see, my sense motive. Or just talking to myself. Oh no, I don't sense shit. I go, this is very good, very good. Yes. And then I give him a good like pat on the back. And then I say we will come back soon, but I turn back and look at Rusalka, then look back at the Clatoonian, say, we do not leave soon, and I fear we may be stuck here for a very long time. So I take my leave, and then I look at...
No, it's not. Sounds like Russian now.
I'm gonna translate back in his language.
he just repeats it in Nazi.
Quiet you. We'll be back. We'll get you out of here. Let us get going. Bugger off.
He looks dumbfounded but doesn't say anything else. So you said you're leaving the room?
Yes, I look at the rest of the group and I say we must make haste. And then I turn back to the doctor before I leave and I say, if her body is thrown in an incinerator, if anything is done to her body before we return, I will hold you personally responsible.
Me? Yeah. You want to keep the body?
Yeah, make sure no one eats her.
I mean, we don't.
We will We will dispose of the body in the ways the Twi'lek would respect. And then I'm gonna look at
Wait.
Philip and the droid and HK3RM, and I'm gonna be like, hey, do either of you know exactly how Twi'leks deal with
I
that?
think you're supposed to tie their things into a knot. They're like head things.
Is that accurate? Is that real?
I don't know much about your humanoid practices, but I'm not sure that's correct. I would say that us, at least with me, they disassemble me when I am when I am no longer functioning. So perhaps you should disassemble her.
Yeah, no, we're good, dog.
Answer.
I'm glad I'm so helpful.
According to their culture, they usually need air. Start getting gummed
This
up.
droid
with
is
all
so
these
helpful as well.
raisins.
Why are there raisins coming out of this droid?
Ah, there's an object, roughly. Okay. Great. So, yeah, at this point, HK, as he's erroring and glitching, he notices that there are small little dried fruits falling out of the hole in his chassis.
There's something in his chassis.
And it seems to be coming out very quickly. Like it just
I knew
seems
you were
to be
carrying
coming
too
from
much.
nowhere. Almost being summoned from the nether.
I'm gonna reach into his
And
chassis
this-
as I walk by, and I'm gonna grab a handful of raisins and just start munching on them as I'm leaving. Oh, these raisins very good.
Very
Very
fresh.
nice.
Almost
Thanks,
like they
Aaron.
magically appeared there. Yes.
Are they magically delicious?
Oh no, don't use that word. Don't use the forbidden word. Don't use it.
BG didn't tell us who the glitch was for, so I guess I'm gonna pick. Okay, great. That's not it though. That was just an object redeemed by our illustrious Rasunos in chat. Chat, thanks for joining us tonight. Great. So you guys all leave the room. He nods and says, I'm not sure who's gonna pay for us to keep this body from rotting. That costs medical supplies,
I'm gonna.
and I don't think Rungus is gonna agree. Do you have money to pay to keep this?
I'm gonna look at him and go. Rungus wants this job done. She was to be the leverage. She's now dead. What do you think he would say if you incinerated the only thing that was keeping us coming back?
Didn't he offer to kill you
You really
if you don't do your thing?
you really think a bounty really matters to a Jedi?
It doesn't matter to you. Look, that's your business, man. I'm just saying that if I go to Rungus and tell him that this person has died, he probably will be upset that I failed to keep her alive, but he will not want me to use our limited medical supplies to keep her body from rotting. Just saying.
Oh, you seem like a very smart doctor, though. Like someone who keeps backup medical supplies off the books, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I need that kind of. No, I don't do anything like that. Even if I did, it would cost money to keep something like that refreshed.
How much money?
Neep keeps poking HK.
And as he pokes him, more raisins fall out of his
Yeah,
chassis.
I'm still too gummed up.
There's a one-liner
Ooh, and a sub. Thanks, Pachi.
for HK3RM.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the right moment.
Okay, got it. Okay, just make sure you caught it. And there's a skill drop for Doran. All right, I'm gonna note that.
Oh, I don't know.
On
I
my
feel like
side.
we shouldn't redeem that one. It's almost like I don't know.
VG, what time is it in game? It is middle of the day. You guys have spent a considerable. Well, it's not quite noon, if there is such a thing on this planet. It's like midday, almost approaching midday. Then,
Well, that's
there we
two
go.
skill bonuses.
There you go. There's another skill bonus. Make sure I'm not keeping track of your skill
them, don't you
bonuses. You
worry.
got it. Yeah, you keep
Oh,
track of
don't
those.
you worry.
Hey, Pachi, what's up, man? Thanks for that sub. It's pretty cool. Thanks
Hey,
for that
everybody,
support. We
throw hearts
appreciate
in the
that.
chat.
Definitely.
Throw hearts in the chat for that sub.
All right, so I think maybe 2,000 credits should cover my supplies to keep the corpse cool.
Neep will go over to Philip and say the same thing to him.
Oh,
All right, I'll pay the 2,000.
It seems my master says that the crew heading to the Starwood Queen agreed to pay all of our fees. Really? Those guys? They agreed to pay your fees?
Well,
Yeah, we were holding these crates for them as collateral. I'm sure they'll want to collect them.
All right, well, let me go talk to him, okay? I'm going to go talk to him
Good double.
to make sure, because, I all right, let me go talk to
I
him,
would
okay?
like
You guys,
to bluff him and say, "You really want? They're busy trying to take supplies. Do you really want to slow them down any more than they've already been slowed? I mean, we already have a mess to explain to Rungus the Hut. You really want to add one more thing that he's going to be upset at you for?"
Plus, listen, guys, we gotta come back here anyway.
okay, fine, it's fine. I got the corpse, and I'll talk to the guys. I'm sure you're good for it. You guys really seem like the reputable types. So, and the Jedi have a reputation to keep. So,
I assure
yeah.
you, we've
All
never
right.
scammed a day in our lives.
Yeah. That you don't even sound like you're trying to lie about that.
Why would I lie about not scamming?
Okay. Very good. It's fine. Just get out of here. Okay. I got work to do.
This is another glitch.
Which the doctor
And another one line.
Oh
brutal.
my god. Oh my god.
And great. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, chat. You guys are quite extraordinary. There's a lot of chow in chat tonight. Thursday night chow has carried over from aliens. There you go. VG said it. Chow is short for chaos. So, don't ask how. I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, sure.
Well, couldn't redeem it. What? It didn't redeem? Is it on cooldown? Oh,
I think we give him a
Just
freebie.
give it a
Oh,
few.
wow.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Let's give him the freebie. Someone take
All
those
right.
points away.
So, are you guys leaving the room now, or are you staying in the room, despite his efforts to make you leave?
Well, does anyone else have anything to say?
Nope.
What's the F? Oh, did we lose?
No,
Just for your sanity. That's all.
Oh yeah. That's nice of you guys. All right, wait. Did you guys say you're leaving? I'm sorry.
yeah.
Or you staying? Okay. So as the group turns to leave, you hear.
Neep begins running.
Excuse me.
I guess
Oh,
that's something to say.
That's just residual gas from the corpse. It's fine. Keep it classy, the chat says. You made me do this.
Kill your redemption.
Very good. All right, so as you guys leave, you see the Gamorreans in the atrium lined
I
up.
grab Dorian as he walks past me. I'm just like, those aren't raisins, buddy. As more just falls out.
I'm gonna look and
Raise
go.
foot.
Maybe you should have your cognitive systems checked at some point because those are fucking raisins, man.
Either that or we need to hire an exterminator.
Right. So in the atrium, there's just the Gomorians there. The quartermaster is still there, Shenkaboon, the Quarren, but he's kind of tending to something on his data pad, not paying much attention to you. You guys are in front of the Gomorians at the main entrance to the building. At this point, you hear engines fire up, and your attention is drawn over to the landing pad, where that freighter is now lifting off to fly away. It's slowly hovering and turning its front to face a different direction and is now gaining altitude and flies away out of the atmosphere. And you notice that it does not get shot at by anything, which Doran, I believe, would note is different than the last ship he saw leave. The rest of you didn't see the other ship leave, so, or might not be aware of it, so that's just meta stuff. You all can see smoke coming from a singular location in the distance, in the middle of the jungle, rising into the
cross-
sky.
You fellas think we should have taken that transport off?
Can I cross-reference that spot with the map that I have with any of the known locations marked on that?
Sure, if you bring up the map, you can see that in that direction is the gem in the jungle. It's the first known thing on your map, and in that direction, much further, is the imperial city of Perrine.
And that's where smoke's coming from?
Which the smoke appears to be coming much closer from what you can decipher from the map. So, putting two and two together, you would probably presume that it's coming from the gem in the jungle or something that might not be on your map. One of those two things, probably.
I will start heading to where our speeders are.
Pipeweed, someone said. Okay. So you guys would now you as you're standing out here at the front door there is a pathway going down, and it sort of it's like a switchback pathway that goes down the side of the cliff face. It's a very long way down, but that would be one way down. The other way down to where your speeders would be to go back through the building and back through the lift and through the Color slug infested basement.
Around the path.
Yay.
Okay, so you're gonna start walking. Great. What do the rest of you guys want to do? As you see Neep walking towards the slow, gradual earthen ramp leading down the cliff face.
I'll walk off into the sunset with him.
That's nice.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So, are you all sharing the goal to head to where you had parked the bikes?
Yes.
I
Cool.
agree. Yes.
Great. Cool. Okay. All right. So, you guys begin to trek downwards. It turns out to be quite a long way down. You're switching back and forth every 100 yards or so, and so that the grade of the earthen ramp going downward is not too steep for a regular person to walk without trouble. It is a relatively easy walk being this downhill, but it seems to be going on for a while. You're walking and walking, and you're walking, and you're walking. And after about an hour or so of walking, you could tell you're about halfway down. The forest trees are starting to rise up to see you. You can see the smoke still billowing from the distance over the trees. And as you climb downward more over the next hour, you can only see the smoke over the trees, but not so the same way. And now you're reaching the base of the trees. Looking at your map, Neep, you would recognize that the side entrance, the entrance you went into, was on the side of the cliff face, and you would lead the group that way. I need someone to give me a. Hang on. No, actually, you don't need it. Neep. Actually, the whole group. As you start to go around a bend. So just to paint this picture for you, there's a large rocky cliff face on one side, and on the other side is a solid edge of jungle forest. Okay, so you're kind of walking in the in between. It's the narrow area between the two geographic sort of things. And as you're getting closer to where you park the bikes, you can hear a loud clanking sound, like ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Very loud. And you know, I'm thinking about something. I think Tog, Doran, Strike, and I don't know. You lost your memory before the ship, right? HK. So, all those three would recognize this to be a very similar sound to a walker, an Imperial walker. The familiar sound of its legs chunking around. Ka-chunk.
Guys, this sounds like one of
Ka-chunk.
those goddamn walkers.
Can we tell which direction it's coming from?
In the direction that you're heading. So far, you don't see anything because the forest and the rocky outcrop are sort of bending this around. So you can hear it from around the bend, but you can't see anything. You just see forest and the rocky outcrop right now. Permacoral.
Can I either use move silently or hide to kind of like creep around until I can get a visual? Which
Absolutely. It would be move silently. Hide as if you're actively trying to hide from someone who's looking for you.
Just don't go chasing waterfalls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Made of metal.
Okay.
And blasters.
So I've got a.
You don't recognize. Oh, he told you. That's right. Never mind. I was gonna say he told you what it was. Neep got a skill bonus.
Did I get one?
Who gave Neep a skill bonus? Oh, there it
What's
is.
that mean?
Yep. Sir William, Orcsbane. You add it to your thing, and next time you need to do a skill, and you wanna
Is this
add
a plus
it to your
one
roll,
modifier,
or use it just like we'll say +2, like a synergy bonus. You can stack
I got a 12
on a given roll. Are you
Yes.
using that now? Oh, okay. Great. Okay. Anybody else going to do anything?
No, just trying to get to the side of the road. Nothing like major.
You all see that Neep is now crouching and walking lightly.
Neep, my friend, be very, very careful. If any sign of trouble, come right back.
So are you guys following him, or are you sitting back?
I will also hide and move silently.
I'm gonna.
You just move silently. You don't have to hide.
Okay, since I don't have the skill to move silently, I'm going to.
Everybody can use that
Oh, really?
skill.
Okay, well.
I'm pretty sure it's untrained. Let me just double check, but I'm about 90% sure you can use it
Doran's
untrained.
thought process, don't even worry about it. Well, I mean, if you want to, my
get a bonus.
goodness, the amount of marks you
Wow,
have in
dude.
that is just.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
they're just bookmarks. They're just bookmarks.
I would be terrified to live in your brain for a day.
You can use it untrained. Yep. It's ugly in there.
In Doran's
Like fireworks.
in Doran's mind, it's gonna be a lot easier for Neat to avoid detection than anyone else. So he's gonna kind of stay back and kind of like hide off the side into some brush. I think that's what Strike did. Is that right? I'm pretty much following suit.
Okay. Tog, what did you roll?
17.
Okay. What about you, Strike?
Oh, I didn't know we were rolling. My bad.
You don't have to roll. You just want to know what you're doing. So it
Uh,
sounds
I'm
like
hiding in the bushes.
okay. Then you can, since there's no one looking for you, you can just take that, and we'll assume you're hiding. You'll take 10 on that.
Okay.
HK3RM.
Yeah,
What do
I'll
you-
hide in the bushes as well.
Okay. So, but Neep is actively pursuing the sound or sneaking towards it, right? Okay. And Dorn's falling back, and Tog is also sneaking behind. Are you guys using the cover of the trees, or are you just being quiet?
Yeah, we're like off the side.
But what about the guys who are heading
Oh yes,
towards the
it's
sound?
whatever cover there is possible. We'll definitely use that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna walk
Mhm.
along the tree line.
Yeah.
Well, that's just inside the trees. Sounds good. Okay, so as you're walking towards the sound, you hear the ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Actually, I have the sound here. Something like it. Maybe.
And
Let's just ignore the
Neep will
blaster
be
sound. Oh, right, never mind.
quietly singing to himself. Deep up, deep, beep, up, beep, deep. Sleep, flap, boop, beep,
We
beep, flap,
speak to
flop,
the
beep, beep, flop,
rivers
beep,
and
doo,
the
beep,
lakes
flap.
that you used to.
You used to.
I know that
So-
you want to have it your way or nothing at all. Everyone, come on, join me. Yeah.
Great. So as you're walking
I don't
through,
know the words.
you hear the ka-chunking sound getting a little quieter. But then you can start to hear voices. They sound like male human voices, but you can't really tell their species. You just hear their voices.
Do they
Um,
sound like scrubs?
it's a little too far to tell whether they're scrubs or not, I think. Maybe soon though. And then you notice that you're having trouble moving as silently as you were before. You notice that the understory of the forest you're walking in is just covered in just the driest leaves, and they're crunching as you walk, and you find that it's almost impossible to move silently
Start
within the
spitting
forest.
on them.
Now this just affects Neep, right? Because we're already kind of
Yeah, but Tog actually followed him too. So Tog
Okay.
and Neep are now walking on crunchy leaves, and they are no longer being so silent because of the leaves, and they now hear voices. Or do you proceed or do something
I
else?
will stop at this point and just see what I can hear.
Okay. Give me a
I got it. What do you got?
What about you? What about you, Tog?
Yeah,
It's
I
a
gotta
listen
listen.
check. It's a listen check. You're gonna.
Yeah.
You have that skill.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep following his lead. So
Okay. You're gonna listen as well.
yes,
You have that as a skill as well.
yes.
Wow, you guys both are good listeners. That's nice.
Uh,
That's a
not
good.
really.
We're
I
actually the
rolled a
same
7.
character, just different levels and height.
Got it.
And height.
7.
I got it right. I got to roll. Blunk, blunk, blunk. Oh, natural 20.
Hey, there we go.
I hear all the things. Give it to me.
Nat 20.
Give it to me.
Beautiful. So Tog, you hear the voices as well, but they just sound murmurs to you.
I think I have to chase some
But you
waterfalls.
hear at least 2. It sounds like dialogue between 2 different people. Neep, however, you hear 2 humans speaking in basic. And you hear him saying, "How long do we have to wait here?" The other one says, "I don't know. As long as the boss says so. I mean, the officer said, the officer says we gotta stay. We gotta stay. Come on, we've already searched the whole area. We got the bikes back. What else do we want?" Yeah. I mean, we gotta follow our orders. You gotta follow orders. We can keep looking. Just keep your eyes out, okay? We don't have time for all this jabber, okay? You hear all
Do I
that.
see the bikes?
Fine. From where you are, you can't see them or the bikes at this point. These guys are speaking kind of loud. They're not trying to be quiet. So you can hear them from pretty far. You can hear that. You can tell from where you are that you're about. What is going on with that? about 20 meters away, estimating.
All right. Well, I'm going to return to the group and tell both droids to translate that. In case anyone doesn't feel like doing it,
Great.
the other one can do it.
Says, okay.
Yeah, I'll translate what was heard.
Interesting. So
as they come back, he tells the droids, wait, you said you were going to translate it one for one. Is that what you said, Aaron? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay, so they translate, and he tells you guys that there were stormtroopers were presumably Imperial troopers of some sort, an ATST, a walker of some sort. I think it's my battery dying. ATST of some sort, or some sort of walker of some sort over there, and that they appear to have commandeered the bikes.
We better go in there and get them before they leave.
I saw the trooper one-liner, guys. If they head back that way, I'll keep that in mind.
There's
Okay.
a glitch up there too.
Is a glitch
Another
on Neep?
glitch?
Yeah. And there's
Specifically on Neep? Okay.
And the
there's
loudspeaker.
Glitch on. Yeah, loudspeaker.
What's making that noise?
Oh, saying that they accidentally left the loudspeaker on accidentally.
talk puppet to me. The glitch basically it makes something of one of the characters kind of like fritz out. It's basically used at the GM's discretion. So if you pick somebody to be glitched, at the GM's discretion, something that they attempt to do will have something go wrong in some hopeful, hilarious fashion.
Mm-hmm. Usually it's their equipment or their gear of some sort. Yeah. So yeah, he tells you guys all that stuff.
Felix, you're the real MVP here.
What? Somebody's following on my side?
No, it says mess with her.
Yeah. Do
says
not,
do not.
and then not. Those
No,
are
it says
two
don't mess with-
separate
Oh, I thought it was
statements.
donut.
Yeah.
I got excited.
Own statement, mess with Ern.
Well.
I thought somebody brought
There
donuts.
goes my hopes
Don't-
again.
don't mess
Hopes
with-
and dreams.
I don't know who E-Arm is, but
Earm.
we shouldn't mess with him.
So Neep will stand there and be
Run
like,
out with glitches on me.
So Neep shrugs, puts his hands up.
Well, so wait, they have the speeder bikes?
That's what you presume from what he told you.
Well, I'm gonna look around at the group and go, does anyone feel like taking down an Imperial Walker today?
Sure, why not?
I mean, we need
Neep is shaking
we
his
need
head
those
now.
speeders. We can't walk. It'll take way too long. And I fear the poor doctor is going to have a heart attack if we don't get back soon.
All right, which one do you want to take down?
Is there only the one?
I think it was two, wasn't it?
Neep and them heard what appears to be one walker of some sort,
Yeah, one walker.
and at least two troopers.
I'm gonna look and go, Ooh, Neep, you're very nimble and very, very good with your hands. We need to figure out a way to get you towards the cabin of the wall. Maybe we don't need the speeders at all. Maybe Trojan horse?
Uh-oh.
I don't wear those things anymore, man. I'm up for whatever's gonna have us not walking.
Well, regardless of whether we take the walker or we disable the walker and take the speeders, we do have a problem, and it's that walker.
Well, maybe we can get in and silently take out the troopers on foot.
Maybe. Well, I'm not good with electronics. Well, maybe a little, but not great. But maybe I perform distraction. I pretend to be injured in the woods, make a lot of noise, attract the troopers away from the walker, leaving you all free to sneak around the side and get into the walker. I think I've seen this done in movie.
What if we put giant logs up in the trees?
What if we dig a really big hole and we just push it in?
Uh-huh.
Well, I can
There's another
sneak up on one of those
Uh-huh.
guys.
Joke's on you, had no intention of using my lightsaber. Ha 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 ha. I'm distraction. Ha 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 ha.
Noted.
Redeem
it?
Ewok Hunt. I love it. Bruce Gaskin's
Ewok
favorite
Hunt.
game mode.
Nope. Nope.
He said no, absolutely.
Never.
Public Enemy has an encounter redeem in there.
No,
though.
that one didn't go through.
Oh no, not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, talk
Someone
of it to
give
me.
that man some
You have
points.
been redeeming like crazy. It's hard to amass the points when you're using them that quick. No, I'm not saying that you redeeming them that quick is a bad thing. This is great. I love the interaction here.
We should set up a gambling for points.
Hmm. Like you're redeeming an encounter, and we're in the middle of an encounter. This is gonna be great. Okay, so is this good plan? You think this work? You think this will work, guys?
Technically not an encounter.
Not yet. We're gonna make it one.
Mhm.
At the at everyone's agreement that this is a good idea, I'm going to say, all right, here we go, and I'm gonna rush off away from the group into the woods, and then I'm going to start going, oh my, someone help me, I'm poor little man, I am weak, it hurts. Oh,
Oh,
someone,
there's the
if only there was someone strong that could help, please.
there's the encounter redeem.
Technically, I can't use that. Okay. So he's yelling in the forest. Is anybody else doing anything else right now?
Can I get in a position to like jump onto the troopers if they come over that way?
Sure, that would be now is the time to use
I'm
your
gonna hide.
Okay. And I have
I'm gonna hide.
Also going to.
Okay. So since you're doing it after he made the noise, I do need you to roll.
Well, weren't we all hiding to begin with?
So they were, and then you started talking to them, so I presume that they stopped hiding. And they're hiding in a different place now, too.
or
Don't
should I
question me.
should I use would move silently be more appropriate?
No, that's only if you're trying to move somewhere quietly without them hearing you moving. If you want to ambush someone, it's hide.
Okay.
I found my Stormtrooper page. I have it written down somewhere. I should just look at what I wrote down. That would be the smart thing to do.
Rasunos, that's Unmei. He's our pet. Feed Unmei. Everyone feed Unmei.
2
Yeah, I
seconds.
don't know how to do that thing. I don't even know what that thing is.
Great.
Little
All right.
thing.
What did everybody roll? Let me
Okay.
take a look. I guess I can see.
I think it starts with mine, doesn't it?
See here. So we got. I see Neep there rolling.
14.
Yeah, we got 14. Tog's got a 19. Erm's got an 11. Strike's
Anybody have
got a
skill
9.
drop?
And
I do.
good question. HK3RM does have a skill drop, so we'll apply
Putting
it
him at a
now.
9.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Okay.
I didn't roll because I figured screaming in the middle of the jungle was not.
Yeah, there's
hiding.
no hiding. Unless
No, nope.
well,
I'm
made the noise.
specifically
You could
trying
try.
to draw them.
You're still screaming.
Oh,
Okay.
Help!
Got it.
Help me, please! Help somebody! Help me!
Okay, so as you're screaming and yelling, you hear rustling through the bushes, and then silence. And then as you continue to scream, you hear rustling again about a minute later.
Is this somebody?
And it's getting louder and
Please
closer.
help.
And then through the brush bursts 2 Imperial scout troopers.
Oh my goodness! I've never been so happy to see troopers before. Please help me. I've injured myself. This beast came out of the brush from over that way, came and hit my knee and made me collapse onto the ground. And I was afraid it was coming back to finish me off.
So they're looking around to see if they see anything, and then the one of them looks at the other one and says, "Go check it out. I'm gonna stay here with this one." And he points his gun at you.
Whoa!
He says, "What are you doing out here?"
Well, I was going around in the jungle. I live far away, and I wanted to explore. And then I saw this big palace here. I tried to go in. I found out it was some big crime lord, and I don't do crime. It's not for me. So I left. And then I get attacked.
So, he's gonna roll sense motive against that.
I'd like to bluff then.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a
So
bluff check.
here's the deal with my bluff. So, now here's the question.
The other guy has headed off in the
Gotcha.
direction.
Gotcha.
You
Now
pointed, by the way.
here's the rub. Am I able to empathy and then roll into bluff from that?
I don't think empathy takes any time. I think it's kind of something that happens
Cool.
simultaneously.
So I would like to
So-
use empathy on him.
Okay.
If I can get my buff for bluff.
You got a skill drop too,
Give
thanks
you
to
right down
Rasunos.
What you're.
Oh yeah, I know. But I also have
Successes in
the
this.
best thing is I have 2 skill bonuses, so it's all gonna be good.
And this is a skill, right? Yeah, this is a skill. Okay. Got it. Okay. What'd you roll?
I have not rolled yet. I was making sure
Oh, okay.
that I knew what I was doing.
Adding up your
Wisdom,
modifiers and
5,
such.
yep. Wisdom 7 plus 2. 28.
Okay, you succeed.
I would like to know what bonus that gives to my bluff. How much it gives to my bluff.
First off, let's see if he resists it. He does not. So you succeed. You can sense that he is confused, anxious, inquisitive, and distrusting.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, you found some random person screaming in the middle of the woods.
I'm gonna start
I
making.
wouldn't trust
And you get
that.
I'm gonna start
4
making
bonus.
growling noises.
Oh, to help out, making it seem like it's the creature. Cool, I like that. That's awesome.
So he hears your growling
it's the thing.
noises.
He come back.
and
he
looks.
come back to finish me. Please save me. Oh man.
You sense his anxiety is increasing, and he is concerned. He steps a little closer to you, but now points his blaster towards the sound of the growling. And he wait, what was your roll
I
for
didn't roll
bluff?
for bluff. I was waiting for you to tell me how much. Because it depends on how high I roll on empathy. To changes
You get plus. Oh,
changes the.
No. It just determines how easy it is for you to succeed against his. So it will the better you roll, the higher his will save is to resist your empathy.
Got it. Okay, so how much?
So, so he basically needed a perfect roll to try to resist. Actually, no, I got that wrong. He could not have possibly resisted your empathy because you
I mean,
rolled
how
so high.
could he?
Yeah, I mean that 28. That's unbelievable
So how many do I add? Yeah,
for a bluff.
4.
4.
We.
There's also an object redemption.
Ooh. Okay, there it is. What did he redeem?
Bubble wrap on the bottoms of
Oh,
people's
there it
shoes,
is.
of the PC shoes.
Got it. That's brutal.
I think we can use this to our advantage.
Mm-hmm. So,
Me too. The sounds of thousands of popping rushing towards somebody would probably unnerve them a little bit.
you rolled a 7. Wow. So he actually, despite hearing the sound, um, God, sorry, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. That deserves a synergy bonus because he did it to help you and your buff. So, he is not sure whether to believe you, but he doesn't not believe
Got
you.
it. So he doesn't fully trust, but things are tracking. So he's kind of leading in that. I understand.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I go, oh,
Let's play
don't you
rock,
have
paper,
don't you have
scissors.
something don't you have something big in the woods to help protect us? How many walkers did you bring?
Oh, God, great point. Okay, hang on. He grabs up his comm. He says, Trooper 3, come in. This is Trooper 2. Oh, Trooper 3 coming in. What is it, Trooper 2? We got some sort of we got a down civilian, and we have some sort of animal activity over here. It's apparently aggressive animal activity. Can you come check it out? Bring the walker over.
The Walker.
Cover that, Trooper
The
2.
Walker. That's all I needed to hear. The Walker. Hey, I hate to be meta, but this is right around the time when the rest of the group should be enacting the other half of this plan. So I'm not just some idiot screaming in the fucking woods. Hey.
That is the definition of that.
Look, I did this because that was the plan.
Did we really discuss a plan before you ran out there and started yelling?
We did.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out and choke out the guy.
Oh, you want to try to ambush him? So you have
Yeah.
the advantage. Let me just think about this for a second because this is the first time I've seen you guys do this. So I just want to make sure I'm doing it in a logical way. Give me a second. Okay, so he's flat-footed. That's what this is. You're initiating combat, and you're also he's not defenseless though. So, but you would get to act first. All right, so let's go ahead. So that's gonna initiate combat with him, and it's just the two of you right now because nobody else is engaged. So I'm going to roll for his initiative, and I need you to roll for initiative. It doesn't apply right now. You will get to act first, but this applies after that first action you take.
Okay.
When I see Strike jump out, I'm going, "Ah, the beast! He has returned!"
He's trying to sneak up on him.
Oh, no, yeah, okay, I won't say anything.
He's got bubble wrap on his feet.
Oh, talk puppet to me. Be careful. We didn't clean that lurk corner up from the last time.
You add your dexterity bonus to your initiative roll.
Initiative. Okay, so then I got 17.
Okay. What's your dexterity value? I'm sorry.
It is
It's
15
pertinent.
plus 2.
13?
15.
15. Okay. Give me 1 second. I just got to double check what his is real fast because you got a tie. So if there's a tie, it comes down to who has the higher dex. And his is here. It is. Okay, you're good. Yep. So then Trooper 2. Got it. Okay. So you catch him flat-footed. He's unawares. You get a free attack. and he does not get to add his dexterity bonus to his defense roll. Yep. He doesn't actually have one anyway, because he has shitty defense. Actually, no, he would have had one. Well, so what are you gonna do? You can obviously not. So you're using your move to move in on him, and then you're gonna do an attack. Are you doing a melee attack, or are you shooting him?
I'm gonna do a melee attack, like try to like choke him out,
Got it.
Quietly.
Okay.
Yeah.
jump up behind him.
Okay. Um.
Was that your goal to like stealthily take him out?
Yeah. There's a. Give me a second. I want to make sure because there are some special. This is a unique situation.
We love a unique situation.
I will say that my character is not. He's not doing any sort of like fancy moves. He's just literally putting his arm around him from behind and trying to choke him out.
So it sounds a lot like
Bubble wrap.
Like a sleeper hold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like some kind of like Vulcan neck pinch or something. He's just literally just choking him
Oh,
out.
there are Vulcans in Star Wars now? Crazy.
I'm admittedly having trouble with this because it kind of sounds more like a grapple as far as mechanics are concerned, and you're not a martial artist by any stretch. You're trying to cover essentially.
I hate to be the.
So I would say, before you go forward, I would say that your character knows he's not particularly effective with martial arts, and putting a sleeper hold on somebody is probably something that he would be less experienced with, but he might be experienced with trying to knock someone conscious, doing a non-lethal attack with, say, the butt of his rifle, pistol, or something along those lines. I think that if just being a little meta, I think you're almost definitely going to not get that outcome if you try to because you don't have any training or skill in something like that.
Sounds like the rule of uncool, if you ask me.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be somewhat realistic here. I don't want you guys all thinking that you're what's his name? Van Dam.
I want
Right?
to fly 30 feet through
Your
the
Van
sky.
Dam just died
on
on
my
the
tiny
table.
little legs.
I'll have
Alright,
you
guys.
know, I was thinking more along the lines of Roddy Piper.
Got it.
Fine.
Okay.
Just everyone get on the railroad. We're going. We're choo-choo trains.
So I think that I'll give you an opportunity to
So,
reconsider.
okay, I'll tell you what. I know what you want me to do here. I gotcha. I'm gonna take my blaster out and just put one in his head
Okay.
using my point blank skill.
Okay. So that's good. Yeah, that's one way to do it too. Very good. So go ahead and roll for your actually. Yeah. So it's. Yep. Go ahead and roll your attack. He's. It's going to be honestly, if you roll
Oof.
anything over a 10. I'm gonna double check, and you might actually get another bonus here. Attack a defender.
And wow, that's not.
Balance.
Go with the first roll. The first roll was better.
What do you get?
Did I roll
rolled
twice?
twice,
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
know I rolled twice. I didn't know I did. Okay, yeah, 15.
But you've got to have
15's
some
good.
pluses,
So now
right?
it-
You got pluses in that.
Yeah,
too.
and so now it'll be 16.
Yeah, you're good. You definitely hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Make sure you I think point blank gives you damage bonus plus one
Yes,
too,
it
doesn't it?
does. Mhm.
And Bruce Gaskin, there was a skill drop on you.
Which sounds to me like this
How
is
does
going to
it-
be just like
Okay.
a one dead stormtrooper. That's what it sounds like to me. Thanks, chat.
Well, he's not trying to do a
Thanks.
skill, but I'll save it for the next NPC. So, okay.
We riot against the tyranny
Yeah.
of Bruce. Rule of uncool gaslight.
Gaslight rule of uncool. I'm sorry. I
They
didn't-
wanted to see me choke him out.
Choke this chicken.
Tyranny of Bruce. Rule of uncool. Gaslight. Brutal. I'm trying. I'm really trying. All right. I'm not trying that hard. All right, so wait, that the skill drop was on NPC. Got it. Of some sort. All right, great. Um, so what was your damage? I'm sorry, I got chat open here.
It
Trying to keep up
was
with these
a
guys.
13.
Wow. Okay. So, you come up behind this guy and you blast a hole right through his skull. He falls to the ground. It smokes curls up from his dead corpse. Doran sees this.
Hmm. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get up to strike real quickly. And I'm going to be like, but right before you came, he called the walker over here. We need to get into a position to ambush.
Can someone fit into this guy's armor?
Can I fit into his armor?
It's regular size. Yeah, I'd say both of you would fit.
I'm a little short for a stormtrooper though.
That's okay. Just be a little loose, just like it was with Luke.
Mhm. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting on the stormtrooper armor, and I said this is a very good idea, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on, and just kind of stand there.
Do the
You're gonna leave.
do the troopers have any sort of like handcuffs or something that you could cuff me to make it be called a prisoner?
So he's got a utility belt on. He's a scout trooper. He's got some binders in one of the little areas on the utility belt when you look through it.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put Strike's hands behind his back. I'm going to affix one of the binder clips all the way, and then the other one just closed enough that it looks like it's closed, but opened enough that if need be, he can easily just break free.
Okay, as you do this, the other trooper comes back through the brush and says, What's happening? Hey,
I'm gonna
who's this guy?
I'm gonna go.
Is there something wrong with your comm? What's going on with your comm?
Were they glitched?
No, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like pantomime like something wrong with my throat.
Mm-hmm.
He chopped me, him, other guy on the ground, ran off that direction, and I'm gonna point in the opposite direction from which the walker is.
And I'm gonna start making growling noises again.
What the? Oh, is he bound? Is that guy bound?
I'm gonna nod.
Good. Well, I think he's fine here. He's not going anywhere, and we'll find him if he is. He wasn't this guy. This guy did that to you, or was it the creature?
I'm gonna
This
point
guy?
at that guy. Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Well, grab him by his binders and follow me.
I'm gonna grab him by the binders, and then I'm gonna let him take the lead. And as he continues to walk forward, we're gonna just slowly not walk forward.
Okay, so you're trying to move. Okay. That's fine. He's taking the lead.
Mhm.
So that's fine. So you're gonna fall back as he moves forward. Got it. You can hear the chunking of the ATST now approaching.
Also, Racinus
distance.
did a skill bonus for the ATST pilot.
Oh,
Wow.
No, not
Brutal.
a skill bonus, an
No, it's
XP
before that.
bonus. Oh, okay.
Skill bonus for the NPC. So that okay. For that specific NPC.
It's using the dark side of the Force right now.
Jeez. I would say so. Hey, that's what the lords and ladies are supposed to do. Get it out of your system here. That way you don't go yell at your boss tomorrow.
I'm gonna yell at my boss tomorrow.
Might as well.
the lords and ladies of fate do not advocate yelling at bosses. Disclaimer.
That's false. One of the lords and ladies of fate, at least, encourages you to go yell at your boss.
I am the boss.
You're about to get a bunch of people yelling at you tomorrow.
All right, so you guys fall back a little bit, and
Level 2
you have efficiently. Oh, level 2 high train.
Boost train.
Oh, it's a boost train.
Boost train, nice.
It's space,
Keep it
so it's not a
coming.
train, it's a rocket.
Don't whatever whatever's cool with you. It's space. It's a rocket train. Stop having bosses live in the swamp. I didn't have any bosses live in the swamp. Did I? This is the first swamp boss. And it's not a boss. It's not a swamp. It's a jungle. All
Welcome
right.
to the jungle.
So, uh, you have officially lost the guy for now.
Perfect.
HK, 3RM, and Neep and the other and Tog are still in hiding.
Presumably, I'm assuming waiting to enact the other half of the plan.
Yeah. Waiting for someone to get
Hey,
near me.
I've been participating.
Yes, you have. Been helpful. The growling saved me from being found out to be a liar. Do we see the walker yet? Has it?
No,
has
you
it
hear
gotten to
it.
us yet?
Hear it approaching. It's getting the sounds of chunking are getting louder.
As it gets closer, I'm going to look at Strike, and through the stormtrooper, sounds. Just make sure that we make this look very good.
Yeah, just don't let him see the back of your helmet.
I'm gonna touch the back of my helmet. I feel the char, and I'm like, good point. Good point.
And then at this point, you hear, "Hey, where'd you go?" From the direction where the guy was. That was leading you away. And that now you see brush and foliage part in front of you, and the ATST steps through the foliage between two large trees, crushing the foliage under its feet with a loud ka-chunk, and stops in front of you, tilts down, points its large turbo laser at you.
And I'm going to go.
And then you're going to hear in your helmet, Trooper 1 this is Trooper 3, Trooper 1, come in.
And I'm just going to keep knocking on the side of my helmet, like I can't
understand. Do you have a comm issue? Okay. Okay.
I'm beckoning him to come out.
All right, is that prisoner secure? All right, coming down. At this, you hear the static cut out, and you hear, and then the top opening, the hatch opens, clangs shut on the backside. He sticks his head out, and then starts climbing down the side of the ATST.
As he's climbing down, can I throw my Rhodian repulsor throwing razor at him?
Sure.
Fucking love it. I love it.
Okay, so I will say that looking at this thing as you're considering this, you recognize that you have no idea how to use this.
That's fine. We'll figure it out.
Very good. All right. So you just have to you have to take -4 from your attack. You're throwing at that guy?
No, is it -4?
Mm-hmm. To hit.
After bonuses?
You can add your bonuses too. So yeah, you can do it before or after, or just.
I hate to say it, but you also have a skill drop.
Rasunos.
Does he have a skill drop?
Just came through.
Just came in.
Rasunos is using all his points tonight.
But this is not a skill. This is combat.
Attack is not a skill. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And this guy's definitely
flat-footed.
I love
a technicality. I love a technicality.
So what did you roll?
12.
Such a 12. Okay. That was after all the modifiers?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So cool. All right. So Tog, you reach into and down and pull out that case. You pop open the little things with the the briefcase sound. You pull the thing out and you hook it onto your belt. Yeah. The little thing, Mahuja. You hold the other one, and then you see that as you hook on your belt, it automatically seems to chime up. It seems to blink. Both pieces blink, and then the one that's still in the case also blinks. So you have two razors, and you take the first one and you throw it at the guy. And as you throw it, the behind it, a little tiny repulsor activates, and the blade accelerates exceptionally fast at the trooper. Do you know the damage on that thing? You have the damage on it?
I do not.
Okay. All right. Give me a second. I have to look that up. I think it's pretty extraordinary, actually. That thing's no joke. It will take me a moment, though. I apologize. I'll have to give you this information at the end of this stream, which we are pretty much at the end, especially if you kill this guy. There it is. Wow, I found it really fast. All right. It's damage. You get 2d6.
2d6.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay. So the razor flies through the air and slices this guy in the leg, and blood flies. He holds it and goes, "Ah, what the hell?" And now he's rolling for initiative, and you should roll for initiative as well. Add your dexterity bonus.
Save it.
7.
Yep.
Okay. Great. All right, so now, I will say that before he attacks, you guys see this. Doran and Strike, you both see this. And he's not expecting an attack from you. So you do have advantage here, where he would be flat-footed against you as well. So you could take part in this surprise attack round if you wanted to now.
Sure, I'll take a shot.
Oh no.
I would
Okay.
like, yeah.
Let Doran take a shot.
Yeah, he can easily break free of the restraints because I didn't affix
Didn't
them.
actually fix them, right? Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
It would be
So-
quicker though. You should probably, if you can, take the shot or.
Why not? Why not both? I say we both. I'm assuming I have the trooper's blaster, rifle
Yeah.
in my hand. So I'll
You
take. I'll go ahead.
I would say that that's okay. Yep.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take a shot at him and kind of like elbow Strike and be like, now's our time.
All right. So go ahead and you guys can fire together and increase your chances of hitting too.
Ooh, yeah.
If you
double fire.
want to do that, but you
Yeah.
only get 1 damage roll. You just increase your chances of hitting.
Oh no, I want double damage.
Okay. So
Oh, Bruce. After I threw my razor,
Mhm.
my pants fall down and raisin starts spilling out of the pocket.
you can't make your pants fall down, can you?
Well,
I think he did.
if the weight of the raisins
And dropping. Okay, great. So as you throw it, and the razor returns to you with a little bit of blood on it, you catch it somehow. Surprising. It seems to slow down as it approaches your hand. It's not too hard to catch, which is surprising to you. A little, you were maybe it might have been a little worried that it was going to cut you on the way back. And you hook it back on your belt, and then suddenly your pants fall down unexpectedly, and you notice that they are filled with some sort of dried fruit, which looks a lot like the dried fruit that was in HK3RM's chassis.
What do I have to roll for this blaster rifle? Because it's not my pistol, but what's the roll for shooting?
It would be your standard attack bonus plus your dexterity bonus.
Got it. So
And then because do you have any skill in blaster rifles? You have weapon proficiency
We've
in
got a
blaster
glitch
rifles?
in it now, thanks to Rasunos.
I do not.
Yeah, so go ahead
we-
and
we do.
add -4 to your whatever your modifiers are.
4, so that's gonna be a dead even, just a straight old D20 roll. And hey, I'm gonna go ahead and make this roll. But hey, guess what? I'm not using Doran's blaster, so that's a shame. That's a shame, Rasunos. Maybe you should work on your phrasing. Rolled a 9. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
So did I.
So Doran fires his blaster, and it doesn't go off, but it does heat up an awful lot, and he has an opportunity to roll a reflex save. Now, if he would like to avoid the consequences of this incredibly hot blaster. To add your reflex bonus to your save there. I'm saying it is your blaster because you're holding it.
It's not my blaster. It's not even a. It's not my blaster.
It's a blaster.
I will argue
You-
this to my death. It is
You
not
may
my
roll a
blaster.
reflex save if you wish,
So why am I rolling a reflex save?
because this rifle is getting so hot that your body wants to drop it.
Oh, this is the glitch on my pistol that I'm not using. Got it. Okay.
Your blaster. That's
Somehow I
right.
always end up getting fucked here. I get fucked whether I'm the viewer or the player. It's cool.
I'm piling
You?
up. I'm piling.
You?
I have a extraordinarily long list of things that need to be redeemed. I'm going to start finding reasons to redeem them.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Seems like we just make it up as we go here.
That is true.
I'm not. I'm just gonna throw the rifle on the ground.
Okay,
You
but
throw the rifle at
if
that.
you would like to do so without taking damage, you need to have a reflex save though.
What do I roll for a reflex save?
It's your D20 plus your whatever your reflex bonus is, your save bonus is.
I can't believe the
It's
the
you can't be.
unbelievableness of this. It's fine. It's fine. 6 is what I roll.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good enough. Hang on. So we'll tell you. Hang on. Oh, where's my little doohickey? Oh no, I have to do it in. I'll have to do it in chat. All right, because I seem to have misplaced my D4. So hang on. Bear with me. I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Blame
It's
the
cool.
lords and ladies, dude.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
You take one damage to your vitality, and you drop the blaster on the ground. And then it's Strike's turn for a preemptive attack.
I got a 9.
A 9. Okay, so
And
Strike.
is it within the same amount of distance as the other guy?
Yeah, it's very close.
Oh, never mind. I already did count my bonus, and never mind.
Okay. So
9.
you fire your blaster, and the guy sidesteps it. Surprisingly, I guess after that last sound he heard with the other blaster, he must have started to catch wise. So now I need you two to roll for initiative, as you're now involved in this conflict.
Who?
Redeem Rasunos' wrath. That item's not in the items list. Just the people, just Strike and Doran now. You and Neep are well hidden still.
Who's left? Like, what are we seeing here?
So we'll assume you guys are close enough to see what's happening, but well hidden. You see one guy has been. You saw the one guy get dropped, and now you see this other guy get attacked. The other guy, the third guy, ran off in the distance. He was supposedly leading the other group, but now not so much. They fell back. But he did call out, so you know he's out there and probably curious. And I'm sure he heard. He might not have heard the razor. The razor's pretty quiet. He probably heard the scream from the guy when he got cut, though.
What if he took it like a man?
He didn't.
Who's closest to me?
He was surprised. That the guy that they're fighting.
That's the guy that came
You
out of
can't see
the
the other guy.
walker.
He's off
Or...
foot. Yeah. It came out of the walker. Yeah.
Okay.
I said, remember when Pentonkeys had the warm fuzzies for the lords and ladies?
I guess I'm gonna shoot
They
my.
don't. They think there's love lost.
I'm gonna shoot my ion pistol at that guy.
Liars and cheats. All right, you're gonna shoot the ion pistol at that guy. Okay, I think that's a stun function too.
Yes. Let me see what.
Double
I
check.
think it might just
Pretty
be
sure
on steroids though. Hold on.
Yeah, you might be right about that. Now I think you're right. Should really write these things. I
Oh
should.
no, it just says wait, no stun damage, but can stun with a DC of 15 Fortitude save.
Okay. So you attack. If you hit and deal damage, then I'll roll for fortitude for the guy, and if he
And what am
fails,
I
he'll be stunned.
rolling specifically for this?
You're you're
Oh, it's
rolling to
dexterity.
hit, and then you're going to add your dexterity, and if you have a base attack bonus, which I think you do now because you're a higher enough level, I think you
Well,
have
next
a
to
base
range,
attack
it
bonus
says
to add
plus
to that
2
as well.
dex.
Okay. Do you have a up higher? Do you have under attack bonus? Do you have any numbers there?
Base attack bonus plus 1.
In yep. So
So
add
I'm
that as well.
adding my dex and the plus 1.
3. Yep.
So plus 3. Hold on a minute. Let's see something. Oh. Okay, and then so it's not a droid or vehicle I'm attacking, so that doesn't count. Okay, so yeah, I think just plus 3 then. $14.
Okay. All right. So you fire your
in-
blaster, but instead it
I
just
have
warms.
glitch too, just
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You bet. So as you go to fire your blaster, you recognize that it's not emitting. Instead, it's just warming up very much. It's reminiscent to what you might have just witnessed with poor Doran.
Do I
I'll give you a reflex
expect it
opportunity
to
as well.
overload?
I think you recognize that it's going to at least overheat. It's getting hot. I think you would recognize. I think you would know that the next step, if it doesn't stop overheating, is overload.
Okay. Let me ask this. Do I have enough time to find something to jam the trigger and then with my reflex save, throw the blaster at the guy? Causing it to overload and explode at him?
I would say that in the next action,
Okay.
you don't have that many actions left, so this is your action. So, in the next round, maybe. But right now, you're going to determine whether you're going to.
Yep.
It's going to become too hot for you to hold, so you're going to drop it either way. The question is whether you're going to take
Alright,
damage
so
or
I got
not.
plus
That's what the
3.
reflex check is for. Where did my D4 go? I'm sad that I missed it. It's such a valuable
I got
little
15.
die. All right. 15 is good. So you don't take the damage. But you do drop your blaster because it comes too hot to hold. And it's on the ground. You can see it warming up still. All right, great. So now that, unless HK wants to take a preemptive action as well.
Yeah.
No, please don't, dude.
Wait,
I'm gonna charge the walker.
Oh no.
The walker has nobody in it.
That's fine. And I'm
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
run
charge.
up its leg
Okay. Okay.
and run to the top of it and get in.
Great. Let me just think if there's any reason why that shouldn't fly. That guy's occupied with you. He didn't see where you were. Are you running? Are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you?
The only thing I can see is the glitch for my targeting computer. If that affects my movement.
They give you a glitch specifically for your targeting computer?
That
I
just
missed
happened
that.
not that long ago.
Okay. He doesn't even have a targeting computer. Or I guess for his to hit. We'll just assume it's built into his system. All right. Wow. I have such a laundry list of redemptions here. All right, so I have to cross them off, though. You guys did. We do have Neeps is done, and Doran's is done. And the encounter is done. That happened faster than it was supposed to because of the
You can
encounter.
write mine in permanent marker because I'm never getting off that list.
And then Doran's is done. Got it. Okay. Whew. All right, so you succeed because he's flat-footed. He doesn't know you're coming. He doesn't know you're there. So you have no issue. You climb right up and get into the piloting seat for the for the thing. But your action was the climbing. So you had the movement to it and then the climbing up. So on your turn next time, you can try to do something in there if you want.
I walked.
You said you.
It.
Oh, because you're magged at at feet.
No,
Okay.
he has bubble wrap on the bottom of his feet, so the magnets don't work.
He would. I forgot about the bubble wrap.
Magnets
So as you
are
go over
stronger
there,
than bubble wrap. All right.
It's a
as
pretty
you're
thick
going over
bubble
there,
wrap.
there's a slight popping sound, very slight popping sound as you go over there, and then you do successfully magnet through the bubble wrap on your feet up into the pilot seat. Yeah, sure. So I agree. You're right. You don't have to climb. So go ahead. You could take an action.
Great. I want to lock down the compartment so nobody can get in.
Just closing the hatch. Got it. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So you close the hatch and you lock it from the inside. And then now it's time for initiative for everybody else. So everyone roll for me except for Tog, who's already rolled.
Already rolled.
Oh, you did? Um. Okay. So, so we got Strike got an 11. Or was that your attack? Did you roll? Oh, he got
Yeah,
a
I just
9.
got a 9.
Okay. Strike's got a 9.
9 as well.
Okay. What's your relative dexterities, guys? Who has the higher dexterity?
Is that?
Between who?
He's got 15. Wow.
I've got 15 plus 2.
I have 13.
Do I add dexterity to the initiative roll, or just initiative by itself? Okay.
You do. Yep. You do add
Oh.
dexterity.
Then I have 11.
Okay.
I have 10 then.
Okay.
Then mine's 20.
Wow. Okay. So Dorn's 20. Neeps at 17. You said
17.
15. 17. And then HK. No, wait. So someone was before HK. Who was it? Strikes before. Strikes at 11. You said.
11.
And HK is at 10.
This roll goes to 11.
Great. Okay. So give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this guy's definitely dead. I mean, if he isn't, you guys are just terrible. But we have to end it. The stream is over. So, you did a great job, guys. Thanks for playing. Thank you, Lords and Ladies of Fate, for all the redemptions. I may seem like I was flustered by it, but it was really fun. So thank you very much for doing
Thank
it.
you,
I did tell
guys.
you to do it
Yeah.
after all anyway.
Welcome to the new people.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
excited.
someone got XP. Who's getting the XP? Now's a great opportunity for you to give all of our players XP, extra XP if you want to be really generous, or to take away their XP and make them very mad at you before you're done. Whatever you feel like doing, you know. There we go. Someone redeemed shitload of money.
No, they didn't.
They sure did. No, they don't
didn't.
have enough. Oh, they tried. I see.
The thought's appreciated.
Who got? Neep got the experience.
Ooh, teeny.
It should be higher now because you're whatever your level. It should be what did I say? It was 5% of your level, or 1% of the total you need for the next level. So if it was 6,000, then it's what, 60 experience?
Skill drop HK.
It's good. HK is getting a skill drop on the way out.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, there's another one.
And
for
an
XP
XP drop for
Thanks.
me. Yep. I still need a glitch.
So that's
Yep, there we
60
go.
experience off of your total. Who's the glitch for? Oh my god, that's
All
brutal,
right.
man. All right.
Uh,
So another general glitch for HK.
After being destroyed, we are going to go into a raid. First of all, if you enjoyed the content tonight, please hit that follow button in the bottom right corner. We would greatly appreciate every follow we can get. We will be back next week for probably the season finale of Aliens. Probably.
No, I will win.
No one's gonna die. Mark my words.
Nope, because I'm going to win. We're going to get this fucking alien
No,
off.
Either the
it's
alien
because
dies.
I want Rift season
Either
2.
the alien dies or the crew does. We'll see.
I
What?
think the aliens
No.
and most of the crew's gonna die because the crew's gonna kill the crew.
It
That's
could
pretty
be.
much how it's happening.
There's currently
right
a civil war going on.
If Felix is still here, he knows what to do.
I can't wait to see the vacation we're about to be on. That could be a
Yeah.
tiny little
Yeah,
one shot.
that'll be season
Still
2.
waiting for it.
all the Marines are like, vacation, all I ever dreamed of. Lots of 80s montage.
Saturday
They have 80s montages in hell.
in space. Yeah. Saturday we're coming in for the next episode of Riffs, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse. I believe Monday we'll be back for Star Trek again. And then Wednesday we will have another episode of Ruby. In which we can all get Headmaster Goodevil back for all of the wonderful redemptions from tonight.
I push the buttons.
And yeah. And then we'll be soon starting replacing Star Trek with Solar Patrol on Mondays, and there will be another 5th edition D&D that starts on Sundays. Probably next week or the week after. It's coming soon, very soon. But until then, thanks everybody for participating and contributing to the chaos, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.